close your wallet. Stop showing your friends and family how many credit cards you have applied for and received. This is nothing to be proud of. What you have here is a hole that you're standing in loaded with credit cards, and soon you will have dug yourself and covered yourself under this load of credit cards, and you will not be able to dig yourself out of it without significant costs to your mental, emotional, and physical health. So whoever it was who gave you the advice to apply for as many of these credit cards as you can did not do you a favor. They weren't your friend. They did not give you information about what that can do to your future. You do not need to have several credit cards to build credit or to have good credit. So I am here today to show you how. I have the how of what you should do to enable you as a new immigrant to have sustainable credit throughout your life in your new country. Because a person has been in the country a few years before you does not mean they have all the information about credit or money that you need. The difference between them and I is that I know how to be an immigrant, applying for credit, and then I know how to be an employee handing credit. So you see, I have played both sides of the coin. And that is what gives me the authority to teach you how you should manage your credit card and how many credit card is really suitable per person so that you manage them effectively. I started off as a new immigrant. I'm your twin. I was right there where you are, confused, afraid to apply for credit. You're at least better than me. You are bold enough to apply for as much as you can. I was just stressed, scared stiff. But when I went and I applied, I studied it. I didn't have the me that I am to you today. I had to figure it out on my own. And of course, I didn't make mistakes. But I also figured them out and I corrected those mistakes. So that's why I can show you what to do to fix the mistakes you're looking at right now. And I can tell you what to avoid because I have been on the inside trying to give you more. So what I'm going to tell you is, having been in your position before I became me, I have the knowledge to help you never to stay in that position you're heading to and get away from it as quickly as possible and stand on firm, solid credit and be happy with it. Credit cards, they can be a tool, a good tool, but they can also be a very sharp knife. And many times, we forget that the blade is pointing at us. A credit card, it's not your money. The money is the person who holds the handle of the blade. So if you pull too hard, you're going to get cut. If you do not pay and they push, you're going to get cut. So you have to know what to do with these credit cards and how to manage them and how many you should be able to use to manage to be successful with credit. If you have several credit cards, as many, I counted what is in your wallet. All of you here have over 6 credit cards. Many of you have just enough money to live on, and all you're doing is paying the minimum payment on those credit cards. So the position you are in right now is the position that I was in. little income, and then there's some debt. But I was fortunate to teach myself to keep the debt low. And that's what I'm going to teach you today. I am going to show you what is the perfect amount of credit card per family, what your limits should be. And I'm going to teach you the tools on how to manage these credit cards to benefit you and your family. In order to do that, though, you would have to follow some of the things that I'm going to ask you to follow. For example, you have to choose what type of financial future you're looking for. There are two choices in a financial future. One where you're really good at managing your finances with ease and comfort, and one where your finances are managing you with stress and pain and regret. These are the two choices. I would like you to get in touch with me. Send me a DM and an email, and I'll take you through the journey. I will take you through the steps. We will go carefully and look at each of those credit cards. We'll ask you questions. We'll talk about those that are more convenient for you. Those that has the proper, second thing, we'll look at the limit you have on these cards and whether those limits are aligned with your income. Then we will go further and I will give you some tools on how to manage those credit cards. If you learn how to do those three things, then you are on your way to credit card management success. If you do not learn how to do those three things, you will be on your way to credit card burying you. You will be in the coffin and credit card will be dancing on your grave. You choose. You made that choice by sending me an email, DMing me, subscribing to my channel, asking me questions, constantly keeping in touch with me. But the choice is yours. I am here to serve you. I am here to encourage you. I am here to make you lead a successful financial life. A life with credit card, as many credit cards as you're holding right now, will be a future of lack, a future of no accomplishment, financial accomplishment. Credit card debt is what it is considered a bad debt. If you get trapped in the debt spiral, then I know you have too many credit cards. When I am done teaching you, you will live a fulfilled life. A life as a new immigrant owning your own home, driving a car of your choice, going on vacations back to the old country to visit family and friends, have retirement money set aside, and be debt-free. Debt-free is being able to use a credit card and pay it off in full. But if you choose not to do that, you will be the immigrant that cannot go home for a vacation since you came to Canada 30 years ago. You will be that immigrant that will use the credit card to get a cash payment to send to a family in need when a storm or disaster or somebody just needs a help. You will be the immigrant that will sit around and is unable to send a gift to parents or siblings back home. Which one do you want? You choose. I have the tools, the knowledge to teach you to be the immigrant with sustainable financial credit. That's what I am. So you have to choose to get in touch with me so that you enable me to manage your finances for you, to show you how to go around it. I will teach you how to manage it so that you live a fulfilled life. The one I told you about, the one where you go back home a couple times a year, to see the old folks and hand them a gift, or the one where you sit in regret and still paying credit card and dodging the credit collection agency? You choose. I am Tessa-Marie, and I am your financial GPS. Have fun.